Everything that happens in our minds is natural. But what about stress? Is it natural too? If it is, then why do we see it as something harmful and tend to avoid it? If stress is inevitable, does that mean it's always bad for us? Have you ever wondered if stress might actually serve a purpose? We often treat it as the enemy, yet it's also what drives us to react, adapt, and grow. Think back to your school days during an exam. At the start, you might have spent a long time writing just a few answers, carefully thinking through each one. But as time ran out, suddenly, you were writing much faster, completing more in the final moments than you did in the beginning. That last-minute stress gave you the focus and speed you needed to finish. So, is stress truly bad, or does it sometimes work in our favor? Let's find out. Stress, in its essence, serves as a survival mechanism, designed to protect and prepare us for action. It is the body's natural response to perceived threats, triggering a series of physiological changes known as the fight or flight response. Historically, this response was crucial for our ancestors' survival, enabling them to react swiftly to real, life-threatening dangers, such as escaping predators or securing safety. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a renowned cell biologist and psychologist, explains stress with this analogy. Imagine a man walking through the savannah when he suddenly comes face to face with a lion. The mere sight of the lion triggers an immediate stress response. The man's brain sends a warning signal to his body, making it release stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones prepare his body to either fight the lion or flee as fast as possible. In that moment of danger, the body shifts all its energy toward survival. Certain functions like digestion and the immune system are temporarily shut down because they are not a priority. After all, what's the point of fighting an infection if the lion is about to attack? Instead, every bit of energy is directed toward running faster or fighting harder than ever before. If the man manages to escape, his body will gradually return to normal, and the immune system will resume its work. This is a clear example of stress functioning as a literal lifesaver. In modern times, the triggers of our stress responses have evolved. The threats we face are no longer predominantly physical, but psychological and often ongoing. Stress can be triggered by everyday situations such as a looming deadline, a disagreement with a friend, or even a misplaced worry from the past. These scenarios activate the same biological responses as a lion attack, even though they pose no actual physical danger. Our perception and consciousness is greatly influenced by how we handle these modern-day stressors. Shifting from a Darwinian view of life as a struggle for survival to a more cooperative and harmonious approach can alleviate much of our stress. This shift in consciousness not only affects our mental state, but has profound implications for our physical health as well. But if stress is natural, does that mean it's harmful? Not necessarily. In its basic form, stress is the body's way of responding to challenges and taking immediate action to solve problems. However, the real danger lies in experiencing stress too often or at extremely high levels. Let's go back to the lion example. What if someone was constantly being chased by a lion? Remember, during stress, the immune system temporarily shuts down. Now imagine if a person's immune system was always weakened because of constant stress. Over time, his health would start to decline. This is exactly what chronic stress does to us. It keeps our body in survival mode for too long, leading to serious health issues. When stress becomes chronic, it can lead to a plethora of health issues, including cognitive impairments, sleep disturbances, and cardiovascular problems. The constant flood of stress hormones can overwhelm the body's systems, leading to exhaustion and decreased resilience. As mentioned earlier, prolonged stress also weakens the immune and digestive systems, making the body more vulnerable to illness. It can also contribute to high blood pressure, headaches, muscle tension, and even mood disorders like depression. Over time, chronic stress affects not just physical health, but also emotional well-being and overall quality of life. Despite these challenges, stress is not the enemy. It is a powerful indicator that can help us recognize when our needs are not being met or when changes are necessary. Managing stress effectively involves recognizing its signals and responding constructively. Regular physical activity, for instance, not only helps to mitigate the immediate effects of stress, but also builds long-term resilience by promoting neurogenesis in the brain. Social support also plays a crucial role in stress management. Engaging with friends and loved ones can release oxytocin, a hormone that naturally counters stress and enhances feelings of well-being. Additionally, practices like mindfulness, deep breathing, and journaling can help maintain a calm and centered state of mind, enabling individuals to handle stress more effectively. Understanding and managing stress is not about eliminating it completely, but learning to adapt to it constructively. By embracing stress as a part of life and responding to it with awareness and care, we can harness its energy to foster growth and resilience. This nuanced approach allows us to navigate life's challenges more effectively and live more fulfilling lives. So next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, remember, it's not about outrunning the lion. It's about learning to coexist with it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with others who might need to hear this. Your support helps us create more valuable content. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's keep learning and growing together. See you in the next one.